honkai Star Rail might actually be in the greatest position it's ever been in its entire lifespan. Just because I watched the new live stream for 2.7 and they said you can re-roll relics. I don't know about you, but I hate relics. I absolutely despise them. RNG on top of RNG on top of more RNG. Not fun. Double crit, doesn't roll your way. Game just tells you, hey, go F yourself. You suck. And there's nothing you can do about it. So, we're going to talk about relics. I want to start off by talking about any potential negatives first because I don't think there are many, and they're just nitpicks. So the two nitpicks I have are, the variable dice. Can you reroll a single substat, or can you only reroll the entire relic? Because if you can reroll a single substat, right, and those two defense subs right there, you can just pop them, boom, they're gone, and you can get a crit damage sub, attack percentage sub by just RNG. Perfect. Variable dice, very cool item. But if you were forced to roll the entire relic, I think it just adds another layer of RNG that's just not going to be fun. Because, what if you have two crit rate subs, right, and you don't want to trade them out? Then it's just like, do you really even care that variable dice exists, right? Would you rather just play it safe and have two crit subs? Or would you say F it and then just, oh, look at that, I rolled better or worse? Other nitpick I have, this applies to the first item that they showed, which was the Wishful Resin, I think it was called, and the variable dice. The only nitpick I have is how often are they going to give this to us? Obviously, we don't know anything, right? Albert literally gave us a breadcrumb and said, here, beast. But, if they give us these items, like pretty frequently, I'll just throw it at the random times. Let's say they give them to us every week, all right? Because you do Simian Universe, you can get it every week. Then I think these items are amazing, phenomenal, because you just reduce the RNG for the relics, which is the number one thing I hate in this game. But if the span is too long, the item sucks, in my opinion, because hey, 3 months, for example, and you get this item to get a perfect relic every 3 months, right? I'm sure you have enough resin to just farm a relic domain, and you probably got something that was okay. And that okay thing, right? That's double crit, but it did not roll crit, honestly, is probably good enough, because most of this game, right, you're just gonna play with supports, and the supports are just gonna give you all the stats you need anyways, right? Crit, crit, I'm gonna say crit is overrated, okay? Why do you need crit if you just have E1 Robin? Why bother farming crit if you just have E1 Robin? She just makes you do 1,000,000 damage. Thought of another nitpick. How does rerolling high and low roll substats gonna work out? Because if you do know, when you farm relics, you can have high and low rolls, and honestly, those are another layer of relic RNG that piss me off. I hate them. I despise that too. Because when you get a low roll, crit rate and crit damage on a double crit versus a high roll, it's you miss out on on an entire crit rate substat or something. I don't know what the actual values are, but it's significantly less. You just have 5 crit value less than a high roll would have. So if you re-roll a relic and it's let's say you can't improve the low rolls, that just kind of sucks. Honestly, it's oh wow, it's not perfect, but that is something to consider. Done with the hating, right? I can just say this is a good item, this is a good change. It's huge HSR devs. All right, I feel as an HSR player, I feel so comfortable being in the loving, warm arms of the HSR devs, right? This is one of those moments where it's dude, I would travel to the dev team and just dap them up, right? Just dap them up. That's all this is. Thank you. Now, personally, what I'm gonna do with this item, the Wishful Resin, I'm probably just gonna get a sphere and a rope and just get a perfect sphere and a rope first, because those items suck. I hate farming them. Or I'm just gonna get 4-piece quantum and just get a universal 4-piece and just use it on every character. And to commemorate, not entirely an end of relic RNG, but to commemorate less relic RNG for the near foreseeable future, I just want to review, in the span I played this game, how good are my relics? How lucky was I before people start rolling, infinitely perfect relics post 2.7? Now, me personally, I'm free to play. I played this game since version 1.0. I didn't play day one, but my friend gaslit me into playing it when Sila's banner was gonna go away in 2 days, and then I rerolled for Sila because I was damn, this game was good. And ever since then, relics have been building in my account, so we're just gonna see. All right, First relic on Kafka for prisoner. 5 rolls in attack. Look at that. Brilliant. Don't ask why this happens. And like I got 4 in each for Black Swan. It, you know, like the game sometimes just like it just gives you things. You know? It just gives you things. Like, oh, that's a double crit use, and like a 4 rolls and a crit. Double crit. What's it? Oh, whatever. This is the Jingyuan headpiece I used from a million years ago. Look at that. For super break, another 5 rolls, attack. You know, game is weird, man. Game is weird. 4 rolls in a crit rate, 5 rolls in a double crit. Now, this right here is an example of like why I hate the high and low rolls for like the individual stats. Because like if you see here, this is like 38 crit value, I think. And then if you go over to, if I go over to this, right, Knight of Purity Palace, the best set in the game, right? I roll a double crit on here and it's like 43 crit value, even though it rolls the same amount of times in the crit stats, just because it started off as a higher value. Like, look, it's so lame. Like, relics suck, even though I'm saying they suck when they're both 5 rolls. Either way, I'm using them, but you know what I mean? It's like just small things like that that annoy me. Like, I have another one of these, like, they just pop up out of nowhere. Like, 4 into E effect res. I almost said HR. Double crit, break. 4 rolls in a double crit. Crazy. 3 rolls in a break. 3 rolls in a speed on Eagle. That's crazy. Sparkle. Go burr. 5 rolls into break effect. Like, I'm serious, this game just gives you things, like, randomly, right? When you play this game for a year and 8 months, it's like, you know, eventually you're just getting some random relic that's like, oh wow, that's pretty cool, dude. You know? Now, for every relic that's good here, obviously, like, there's like 20 relics that just sucked. Or I'm lying to you, and I just got lucky. 9 speed. Double crit. Like, oh, look at this. Some of these relics are real nice. Some of them are mid. Some of them are weird, like this. Some of them are pretty cool, like this. Yeah. Some of them are weird, like this. Like, okay. Four into crit damage, because why not? Look at this. 4 into double crit handpiece, wow. 9 speed, 10 speed, and I didn't roll that. That's pretty good, actually. Look at that. Take that. Speed. That's pretty good, actually. You know, that's really good. This is just a, you see, this is, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay. I got 4 break in this? That's crazy. That's pretty cool, right? And then this is the one I use my Akron though, which is even cooler. Look at that. 9 speed, wow. Dude, this is my adventuring piece if I had adventuring, you know? Like, I would use this on him if I had adventuring. But I don't have him, so too bad. Opposite of that diver set, I have to crit damage with 3 crit rerolls, and it rolls into HP for blade. I'm like, what? Like, where did these come from? 8 speed on a crit damage body, Sparkle, Brony Gober. Like, where did these come from? I'm serious, like, the game just feeds you things sometimes. I got this at the beginning of the game, I know I did, because it's the fire set. Who in their right mind would farm the fire imaginary set? Like, this is pretty crazy, too. Like, speed, 2 rolls and crit, with crit damage. Like, I know for a fact, this was Jinglu, right? I have this piece when Jinglu came out, and it was like, I farmed ice, and it was like, I didn't know any better, so I farmed, and farmed, and farmed, and boom. I'm pretty sure that's where also I got this, I think. Kinda weird. EHR with 6 speed, beautiful. Boot. Dude, boots, I hate full rolling boots. I only have like 4 like double crits on boots. Every other double crit on boots that just didn't roll well, I delete because like they suck. Like this is a good one, right? It's especially it's like attack double crits. I hate attack double crits. Like I have like 3 of these, I'm pretty sure. Ever in this entire game. I've like that rolled good. Like I've gotten several double crits that just didn't roll well. Like this one, it rolled twice, so it's like, okay, cool. But it could have been it, because like it rolled 300 defense, I'm sad. But like this is what the majority of my double crit attack boots look like. And it's like, why? Well, obviously, like, I use them if I have nothing else, but like, what the heck? A single line crit, winning. Here's a double crit. I'm pretty sure I got the beginning name too, because when the right mind farms a set. I know I got this at the beginning of the game because I rerolled for Sela and I just farmed Quantum for like 3 months and I got this at the beginning of the game and I don't think I have anything better. I never got anything better for Quantum. That was crazy. Double crit, mid. It's my old Kafka sphere, because why not? This is what you call you just gotta aim high and shoot, bro. Just you see that speed, you believe. All right, always believe in that speed. Never doubt it, okay? And it'll reward you. And then I'm just gonna ignore every other time that it doubted me, and I doubted it, and it failed me. Single line crit. This makes me sad. This makes me so sad. Every time I see this, bro, it just makes me so sad. You know that? Like, really? 1 speed roll and then 4 flat attacks. Like, wow. Now, what's funny about this is that this is my best Firefly relic, and because we can reroll relics, I'm hoping that I can reroll this and it'll just be better. You know? I'm hoping. Now, another thing I want to add: if it turns out when the update goes live and they do like a clause where it's like, if you rolled relics prior to this update, they are ineligible for rerolls, I would be so depressed. Like, I would undap the devs, bro. I'm taking my dap back. Okay? Like, no. I'd be so sad. It'd still be good for the game, but I'd be so sad. Because this is just depression in a attack sphere. Depression in an attack sphere. Yep. 8 speed. Crazy. I mean, like, look at this. Look at it. Like, it's a blades piece, and it's like, hey, here, 3 defense. I was like, why? Alright, Clara, it's like, look at this. 1 crit damage roll. And it's like, why? Hate this game, man. Like, I'm serious. I can't reroll relics that are old. They do that, and I'd be so sad. Oh, the double crit. Wow. Nine speed. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's my Acheron sphere right here. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, I rolled this. I was so happy. Because it's like, dude, it's unrulant. I'm winning. And then this one. Alright, this rolled 4 times in a double crit. Could have won 5, and it would have been crazy. But hey, I can reroll it, perhaps, in the future. Fun story with this one. This was obtained before Firefly was released. And I didn't know Firefly was a super break character. Super break wasn't even a thing, right? And this right here, I rolled this and I was like, dude, I could use this for Firefly. Well, it's 8 months later, and that's not true. Okay, Firefly's super break, and I threw this on Himiko, and she's cool, I guess. 8 speed, wow. What are these? I didn't believe in them. That's what those were. This is my old Kafka rope, and it's the same logic as always. You see speed, you go for it, and it will never fail you, even though it fails you quite often, but sometimes you get this and you're a winner, okay? This was the beginning of the game too, I'm pretty sure, because it's a space sealing station. Look at that double crit. Wonderful. I'm confused with this piece. I see this every single time I go through my relics. I'm like, what is this? Energy regen, a double crit, and EHR. I'm pretty sure the only time I've used this and it was like very, very effective was like using March 7th to like freeze enemies. And like that's it. Shui, the god of the game. The god of the game, Shui. What is that crit value? What is that? Is that like 42 crit value? Oh my god. Why? Okay. Blade piece. Okay. That's my favorite thing about characters like Blade and Aventry who skill have different substats. It opens up like, hey, you roll this and you ever pull the character, it's nice. What is this? But you know what's unfortunate about characters like Blade and Aventry is like the devs never ever like Blade piece again. They never ever give like support for like Blade. And there's not another like DPS character that skills out defense. So it's like, yeah, cool, you could roll. Wait. Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm interrupting my own tangent. Wow. But like Blade, right? He scales off HP, but then like the whole game scales off attack. So it's like it's so weird, right? That the game would make an HP scaling character and just never support him. Like literally in the version update, like we saw that Genuine was literally getting a dedicated support Sunday. Like that's like targeting Genuine specifically. It's like, dude, when is Blade ever gonna get one of those? J does not count, by the way. J just gives you speed and makes him double drain HP. Like, but you know, like, where's Blade? Like Blade's health, dude. Yo, they made Blade and they didn't give any character that supported HP. Anyways, story of this rope. 9 speed. I got this when Firefly came out on like a double planisphere event. I got this and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then I got this one in the same event too. It just didn't roll as well, but hey, I can reroll it. And then of course the Firefly actual relic is fine. Yeah, you know, like, and, you know, the thing about rolling for Firefly too is like you can only really use like attack percent and speed, so it's like, it's whatever, dude. Like, the only way that was better is speed. Here we go, back to Depression. This is the normal rolling experience. This is actually okay. Wow. $11 speed, because why not? Look at that blade piece. Beautiful. $10 speed. Okay. This is my Acheron rope. It's so nice. Oh, what is that, like 36 crit value? About. So nice. Plus it's brutal and you get 8% crit. So good. Like, that's all the relics. Like, that's it. That's my account. Year, 8 months. Free to play. Version 1.0. Day like 19 or something. I don't remember exactly. You know what? I can remember. I could just go to Sela and look at what date I pulled her. On this reroll. 5/16. Look at that. Boom. That's when I started playing. The character that started it all. Sela. Anyways. Hope that the relic reroll is a wonderful system for the near foreseeable future. And hope that nobody has to deal with garbage RNG again. Now, obviously, that's not true. But I'm hoping RNG just gets better. That's it.